What's up, family? How you doing? How you living? How you feeling? How you mama now? I got exciting news. So, been going back and forth with my realtor. He's been sending me houses. I think I told you guys about like the portal that he has of like all the homes. So I've just been looking through that, going over which ones I like, sending them back to him. Then he goes and, you know, does whatever it is that realtors do. And he finds out all like the details about the house, if it has any issues, if it, just whatever problems it has, he finds them out for me. And then we assess whether or not it's worth it or not to move forward. Oh, puppies. That's crazy. Man just crossed the street with 3 pit bulls, 2 of them not on a leash. But they seem very well behaved. I love a good pit bull. Okay. I get so distracted. Yes, the portal, the homes. Okay. So I've been sending him the houses that I liked. So I sent him like a house of 15 houses that I liked of the 70 houses that were in the portal. He then went through those 15 and he broke it down to 10 because 5 of them, like I think 1 was already contingent. The others, 1 had like really two needed really extensive repairs. And then the other ones, I forget what he said was wrong with them. But knocked those out of the way, cool, no problem. So now I'm left with 10 houses. So from those 10, went through them, tried to assess like, okay, what is my budget? What is the limit that I really want to stay at or below? So just seeing like, okay, on the lower end of my budget, I'm going to have to do some work. That's with everything, correct? So that wasn't that big of a deal. But then it's like, okay, then I would have to get my loan switched from a conventional loan, which is what I got pre-approved for, was a conventional loan. But then I would now have to get it switched to a renovation loan. So I'm like, okay, well then what are the details of the renovation? Heavenly. Renovation. Did I say that before? I don't know. What are words? So then I would have to get the loan switched from a conventional to a renovation loan. So he said, okay, well, you know, that process, it can normally take from like, not just applying for the loan, but like the whole aspect of the home getting remodeled and all that stuff. It's like that can take, you know, 2 to 3, maybe 4 months. All right, like as long as it's done by September, I'm cool. But then at the same time, it's like, okay, well then who am I going to get to do these renovations and all that stuff? Like, yes, so there's pros and cons. Because yes, it could be nice to like get a house on the lower end of the spectrum and then do the renovations and like truly make it my own. Like that's a benefit to me. However, I would rather, it would also be nice, not that I would rather, but it would also be nice to just be able to walk into a home and not have to do anything but unpack. That's it, that's all. Like, that is great too. So I don't really have like a preference. But to fast forward to the good news, broke that list down from the 10 that he sent me back that survived, you know, his look through. Looked at that list of 10 and ended up settling on like 7 that I really liked. So we are going to go and see those 7, not all 7 of them, no. We're going to go see 4 homes on Saturday and then the other 3 on Sunday this weekend. So I like talked to my brother because he is like, as far as I'm concerned, like the authority on buying and selling homes because he's done it twice. Of everyone in our family, he's done it twice. So I'm going to talk with him about that. Well, how to talk with him about that. You know, he was just giving me advice of, you know, don't go in there, make sure I see everything that I need to see, ask all the questions I need to ask, understand that like I don't have to feel rushed moving into it. Like I don't have to make a decision that day. Don't feel pressured. Also, don't show too much excitement about a house while I'm in there, kind of situation. You know, keep it cool. Keep it cool. Be a gangster. I got it. So yeah. So now I need to text my realtor to ask him if I'm able to bring my kids along because this is a package deal. You know, we're gonna be living there together, so it would be nice for the family to make a decision together. budget. So that was like the max. If I go for that house, it's like at the top, like above my cap, but not the top of my budget. I don't know what that range is, what you call that. Like that's where I felt the most comfortable stopping, as far as like going up and up. Because some of those houses, oh my gosh, they were beautiful. However, the price, I mean, call it a fear mindset or what have you, but I'm so serious. I want to be able to comfortably afford my home as the only person who's going to be paying the bills there. Like, boys still have football that they love to do. Still got to worry about the electric bill, the water bill. I need to make sure that I can afford all these bills. Because it's nice to have a house, but not if you can't afford to have the electricity turned on in that thing. Or your water's not running now, you can't bathe. Like, it's, I don't know. But my God can do exceedingly and abundantly more than I ever could imagine. So he's got it. I know he's got it. I'm just going to be smart about it, but I'm not going to be fearful of the process. That is the resolution that I've come to. Be smart, but don't fear. So yeah, that was my good news. I'm headed back to work because I have to go do, I have to go supervise a family visit. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all after work when I go kick the boys. All right, good morning, family. It is the big day. Got my boys in the car.
Hello. Subscribe to TT Super Brothers. If you do, I will find your location.
Oh my gosh. But we are on our way to meet the realtor to go look at our first house together.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Haddon Avenue.
Sit and have a conversation. Like, me and the boys sit down and like have a conversation of what we all wanted out of our new house, but we never got to have that.
We had it in the car before, but Thomas never wrote nothing down.
I know. I wanted to
At the
write it
light,
down,
turn
but we
right
didn't.
onto Haddon Avenue.
So I don't know what's happening, but truck, you are very much so in the way.
In 800 feet, turn left onto Euclid Avenue.
Okay. But yeah, so that's what we're on our way to. So guys, right now in the car, so we can tell the people in the vlog, what are we looking for in the house? What is one thing you want the house to have, Theo?
I need a toilet in my room.
You want your own bathroom? Okay.
Yeah, so I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night, walk into the dang bathroom.
Okay. Shoot for the moon. All right. Tom, what's one thing you want in the house?
At the light, turn left onto Euclid Avenue.
Then I need a toy room.
A toy room. Oh, you want an extra room?
Like the basement can be our gaming room.
Okay, a basement would.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Keynes Avenue.
Okay. So I don't know if any of these houses we're going to see if they have a basement. We'll see when we get there. That would be cool if they did have a basement. But I would love for everybody to have their own room.
Yeah, so I can do some of the rat dance.
What? I would love it if it had more than one bathroom.
You said one thing, young lady.
Okay, Theo. What's
Now-
another thing that you would like?
Okay, another thing I would like. This is very personal.
Is it appropriate?
Yes.
Okay, what?
Okay, I wish a place where I can put all my clothes.
Okay, a place to put all your clothes.
Like a closet.
Okay. Anything else, Tom?
Huh? Wait, oh, and what I mean, close to a football team.
Turn right onto Keynes Avenue.
Close to a football team. So.
Okay, and close to a football team. Anything else that you want the house to have, Thomas?
Probably just like a backyard.
A backyard? That's a good one.
Because if Thomas want a dog, where are we gonna poop?
So we have everyone have their own room, so at least a 3-bedroom. More than one bathroom would be nice. A decent sized backyard. A basement would also be nice. I really
In a quarter mile, merge onto South Crescent Boulevard.
It's just really a must for me. I need a dishwasher.
And an oven.
Well, I would hope it would come with a stove. Like if we have to buy a stove, it's not a problem.
We are now
But okay, so we're almost there.
with 2 points.
Yeah,
Still
we're supposed to
miles.
meet with the realtor at 10:30. It's 10:22. By the time we get there, it'll be 10:22. So
Hey guys.
yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so
No. Oh, your broken window.
I can at least park there. Let's go around the front.
No, Mom, you have to park somewhere. Yeah, no, I'm not like
Here.
this.
Relax.
They get us wrong now. They just use us. Okay, they did us wrong. They ripped us off. Mom, they ripped us off.
Definitely used old pictures on the listing photo. Stop it.
It's a dead mouse. Right there.
Oh shoot, dead mouse on the front step.
No.
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh my God, no. No, Mom. Already a no. The whole bag of goldfish in there.
Nope. We're gonna leave it right there. It's a decent sized living room.
Oh, heck no. This is the attic.
The attic.
Yeah, do you see? The roof is up here. See the whole piece of the roof?
Oh. Okay.
This is the attic, Mom. Look, like somebody has something to eat. Did they have something to eat? Yeah, there is a bedroom up here.
It's all the way in the back.
Is this like Home Alone? Is this Home Alone now?
Okay.
No, this had to be a kid's room. It's an actual phone in there.
So, house number 1, we just viewed it, and
It was horrible.
it
It was a dead mess on the step.
yes. As soon as we go to the front door,
Take the next right onto High Street,
now
then
sit
turn
on the
left
front
onto
step.
Browning Road.
absolutely not. No. It is a no for us, dog.
Because my mom doesn't like mouses.
I really don't like mice. Like, you have to burn
Take the
whole
next
house
left
down
onto Browning
at that
Road.
point, because if there's one, there's 1,000 more.
Especially if they're a girl and a boy.
And then, majority of the walls,
Continue on
like-
Browning Road for half a mile.
there were holes in the walls, stuff all over the floor.
When we
I
went to
think
the
there's
attic,
like,
we saw the roof.
yeah, like there would need to be all new drywall. Like, it needs serious renovations, and for what it costs.
And it looks like people ate that.
Like, and that was the house, which is crazy. And that was the house that was above my cap, but still below what I was fully appraised for. And like the one that I really like took a chance on. No. No. Just no.
We're not getting
No.
that house.
Not at all. Even to get a renovation loan to, remodel it and all that stuff, first you have to like take out all of the junk and the trash that was left in it. And if there's a dead mouse on the steps, I'm telling you, there is a whole congregation of more mice inside of that house, and I would never.
And you know why it's gonna be more in that attic, right?
I would never.
In that basement, right? You told
And
that.
in the basement, like, I would need to buy. Sir, come on now. As old as you are, I would need to buy so many new windows. All the windows would need to be replaced because some of them were missing windows. It was.
One had a window in the basement, right?
In
But
the-
it was open, so it might come to squeeze through the exit.
Yeah, like the basement. It had a basement.
In 1,000
a nice
feet,
basement.
turn right onto North
However,
Crescent
it was also
Boulevard.
crowded with stuff that would need to be taken out. Then there were like McDonald's cups full of like full orange juice, and like, okay, so it seems like there's a squatter situation also in the house, because if the realtor is saying that the home has been vacant for a few months.
At the light, turn right onto North Crescent Boulevard.
I'm good on that house. I'm so good on it. Like, I don't even have the energy to think about doing a renovation, anything on that house. Like, I was scared to travel through because I swore somebody was like hiding in a closet somewhere, or a mouse or a raccoon or some sort of furry little woodland creature was going to pop out. No. It seemed like a nice neighborhood. Like in other news, the neighborhood seemed okay. You know, it's a no for me, dog.
I like this house.
Nice. You like this house? Okay. You do know all the X-Men stuff doesn't come with it.
Yeah, I know. Mom, when's the last time you saw me read a book about X-Men?
Why are you doing that in your new shoes, please?
Do you like the X-Men stuff?
Oh, no.
Would you like it to come with?
Yeah. It's like a day in.
I got a glass on that. 15
Okay. A little storage. Yeah, the backyard is nice. All right, guys. So we just saw house number 2.
It was amazing.
It was amazing.
Heaven. It was little heaven 2.0. The house is with the sky.
Well, we don't want to. If we choose that house, then we gave away our potential address. So
What?
don't hold it up. But I mean, yes, that house was beautiful.
Oh yeah, we just gave away our address.
But it doesn't have a true 3rd bedroom. So we walked in. It was like I couldn't record because it was the first day of the open house. So there were a lot of people in there. So I didn't do a lot of recording in that second house, but it was beautiful. Like, you walk in, it was the living room, the dining room behind that, kitchen behind that. Then the kitchen, there was like a bonus room behind the kitchen that led out into the backyard. There was a deck already set up. Beautiful backyard, like so much space.
The dog could run around.
Yeah, Tom does want a dog. The dog would have plenty of room to run around. But back in the house, like once you pass the living room, then you go through like a little hallway, and there's the 2 bedrooms,
The basement.
full bathroom, and then coming out of that hallway, so that's 2 bedrooms, 2 designated bedrooms, and a bathroom on the first level.
And they also got dog food already and water.
Theo, that wouldn't come with it. That's for their dog. They would take that with them when they move out. So then they also had a basement. The only thing about the basement was that it was very short. Like super, super short. Like I had to, bend over a little bit. Like, and the boys, they love it now because they're smaller and they're children. However, once puberty hits and they get taller, they're not going to be able to stand up straight. Like, I could barely stand up straight in that basement. But it was wonderful. Like, and it was like a walkout basement to the backyard. Like, it was fantastic. The house was beautiful. However, it doesn't have a designated 3rd bedroom. So when you go back upstairs, like when you pass those 2 designated bedrooms, there is a stairwell that takes you like up into like the attic space that they've made over, and I guess that's what they were considering the 3rd bedroom. But again, it's not a designated 3rd bedroom. It's just extra space. Like, I don't know. So technically, the boys' beds they have now would never be able to fit up there. Like, Tom's bunk bed, Theo's loft bed, like they would never fit up there. And again, once they get taller, but it was beautiful. And I feel like since there were so many people there, I feel like it would be a bidding war situation. And it's what I don't want to do. I don't have bidding war money. Okay? I don't. Yes, this was still under budget. However, I'm not trying to, just because I got appraised for a certain amount does not mean I want to spend all of that money. Jesus. Jesus. That just sounded so expensive.
I thought that was a
I like the ceilings.
Come cookie.
Hold on, they're talking. No, the cat's at the door. The front door.
No, the cat's right here.
Oh, do they have more than one?
Let's see what it was. That's a black cat.
It's a nice yard.
Okay, so we just finished looking at house number 3. What did you guys think?
8 out of 10.
Okay. Tum, what did you think?
I don't really do like it. I like the way that they made it, and I like the thoughts that they had. But I just know Theo can't stay cramped up in something. Because he's just going to be right around.
So, I do like this house. I will say that. I like it a lot. It is a rancher. Theo, can I talk? So, I do like this house. It is a rancher. It's all 1 story, which is definitely a plus. It has a true 3rd bedroom, so it's definitely a 3-bed, 1 bath. I wish there was another bathroom, but you know, it's small. It doesn't have a garage, but it does have like a carport, so I would be able to like pull up the driveway and have my car be under I don't know, the roof of the carport, so I wouldn't have to worry about having to uncover it every time when snow happens. Wouldn't have to worry about shoveling the driveway. May want to look into like getting the driveway paved over, because right now it's just rocks. So the exterior is good. It has solar panels. There is a solar panel lease, so I think it's like a $300 something a month payment that they're doing for the solar panels. It's in a nice neighborhood. Like, Theo would be able to walk to school because the school is literally right there on the corner. Thomas's, the middle school for him is like 8 minutes away.
That's not a school me and Thompson both go to?
No, it's a middle school.
That school?
Brother needs a middle school. This school is an elementary school. So you would go to school here until you finish 5th grade. That's if they go up to 5th grade. Most elementary schools go up to 5th grade. But the realtor was going over the numbers with me, and he was saying like basically in 2 weeks this house will be sold. So I could have put an offer down on it now. However, we're supposed to be going to see houses tomorrow, and I want to wait. I'm not trying to rush. Okay, bad things happen when you rush. Kitchen was good. Family area, dining room. It does have vaulted ceilings inside. Did you guys see it? I love it. Like, for it to be a 1-story, for it to be a rancher, and then the living room has vaulted ceilings, like, ugh, just got my whole heart. It did have a laundry room, which was nice. Master bedroom was kind of small, but I mean, there was no true master. It's just 3 bedrooms. But still, I don't mind that. They're all in like close proximity, so that's not an issue either. There are no extra bedrooms. It doesn't have a basement, which is sad, but vaulted ceilings, I don't mind. And the lot size is decent. The backyard is also a decent size. So this house definitely makes the short list of things. I would say of the 3 houses that I saw today, this house makes the top of that list. But we'll see what tomorrow has in store.
My turn to
Super,
take
super
over.
excited.
My turn to take over.
Okay. Okay.
I am writing double digits. He's a teacher. So your answer, happy birthday soon in the comments to Thomas. And how you spell it? Thomas. Simple. Now, Felicia, bye.